and it's a beautiful vibes. We are here because we care. We are here on the Big G Galaxy Radio, the only brainwashing station. And I have a beautiful empress here with me, go by the name of Nessa or Nisha. Yeah, can you just come close to the mic? I can get you the mic up properly. Just tell them who you are.
Hello, I'm Nessa.
Nessa
Ashak.
Nessa Ashak.
Yeah, Ashak means spirit.
Oh, a beautiful, beautiful name.
And Nessa is just short for my name, my actual name, Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Yeah.
Well, Nessa. Well, that's good.
Nessa
That's good.
just sounds better.
Yeah, man. And you're a poet.
I'm a poet. I'm an actress. I'm a songwriter, a singer, and a rapper.
Wow.
Have I missed anything? Hold on.
All right. I tell you another way. I would just say that, all right? Just tell the listener them who is Nessa.
Nessa. Okay. I'm a very creative person. I do a lot of creative things. At the moment, I'm organising an event called the Tear Up. And it's actually going to be a poetry showcase, but there's also going to be dancing and acting. There is going to be dancing from myself. I'm actually doing a Michael Jackson tribute. So I'm going to be doing a Michael Jackson tribute and also Beyonce as well, Formation. She just came out with a track, Formation. You know that song, right?
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to be doing that. And there's a dancing group called Street Dance London as well. It's going to be coming down to do some performance. We've got a few poets, actually. We got Nat Nai. Nat Nai's coming down.
Nat Nai.
We got K-Rond, Johnny Q, Mohammed, Munya, Tony, K-Tels and Minkles coming down. So shout out to those poets. And yeah, it's going to be a good day. My mum's going to be cooking. Me and my mum.
Yeah.
We're going to be cooking.
All right.
So I'm getting my mum to help me because I don't know how to do jerk chicken. Yeah. So we're going to be doing some nice Caribbean food. So make sure you all come down and check it out. It's going to be at Sutton Library, 1 to 4 p.m. on the 2nd of April.
So you have CDs out there and things like that?
Actually, I'm working on an EP right now called Frequency Adjustment.
Yeah?
Yeah. So if anyone wants to find me on YouTube and stuff, they could just type in Ziza Records, which is ZEAZA space records. And also, if you follow me on Twitter, at SpiritFlow3, as in Spirit Flow, number 3.
So you want to spit out anything to make them hear in where you're coming from or where you are?
Yeah, why not? Let's catch a vibe.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Make your dreams come through in the dark. Meditate, reach higher heights. Forget about the past. All it is tapping into your power. Dark skin, brown eyes, melanated goddess. And the weather changes my mood and often my eye colour too. Can't nobody take my pure essence that came from Allah. Perfect manifestation of all in ancient times. I see those pictures. I see those rituals. Seem we gotten the power we had in the darkness hour. Leave me to create dark nights, I pray. When the light hits me, I'm still awake.
Wow. Heavy, and that's why you call it tear up poetry.
The Tear Up poetry.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the name The Tear Up. How can I explain this now? Because I've got 2 children. One's 4 and the other one's going to be 3 at the end of this month.
Yeah.
And they were in care for 8 months. So the name The Tear Up came from actually going through that experience when they went into foster care. So the tear is supposed to represent the eye. If you see the flyer on the back, it's got the teardrops.
Yeah.
And it was just representing the pain of what I was going through. And then if you look on the other side, it's got the page like it's ripping. So it's like tearing apart the old and bringing the new. And that's what I love about poetry, because all these poets actually, in fact, they're all conscious poets. So
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think,
yeah.
No, what you say is true, because a poet can time travel, a poet can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Be anyone he want to be.
Right.
See. So, I mean, that seemed like a good event, gonna be you have people that not Nike and not Nike is a master on the words and everything there, So how long you doing poetry now?
I've been doing poetry for like the last 7 years.
Wow.
Because I started writing poetry after I had my first daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've been doing it. If I add the numbers up, 4 and 3, it's about,
Oh, it's 7.
7, yeah.
And your parents, I mean, it's very poetical.
My parents, no.
So you never pick it up from, you never know, maybe if it's Tracy ancestor, maybe the great coming
I think
through into
so.
it.
Yeah, I mean, thing is with my family, it's a bit crazy because I've got like my dad and he's got like over 21 children. So I've literally got over 21 siblings. So I don't know if some of them actually do, or if some of them are creative in that aspect. I think some of them might be, but I just haven't met all of them. And then I've got my mum's side, my older sister, my little brother. They never come to any of my things when I put them on.
Well, 21 is a poet in his own way.
Yeah.
You understand? So, sometimes we look at certain things because from him came you, from you came him. You understand?
Yeah.
The world. So we're all connected. You understand?
Yeah, definitely.
And so apart from the poetry and things, what else you do?
What else do I do? At the moment, I'm working on my EP, but I do a lot of writing, songwriting. I do a lot of recording in the studio.
Okay.
I spend a lot of time at home promoting because I can't seem to find anyone else to help me promote my stuff, so I'm just always online, just promoting my music.
Okay.
I was doing a workshop not long ago a poetry workshop with Jaja Sows, which was really good.
Okay.
What else do I do? I was working, but I stopped working now.
When it's like poetry workshop, they help you to produce and
like work on a poem and then record it and then do a video.
Okay.
So that was good. Yeah, that was really good.
So like your stuff, them you PRS them, you record them,
There are some things that are, yeah, they are some things that are, but I think once I put them on YouTube, it copyrights them because of the dates.
Yeah. Sometimes, they may use those jargon, but sometimes just to be sure, because sometimes we have to double check.
Yeah, it's true.
You don't want to wait till further down. You see somebody else really do your thing.
Yeah.
And they realize it.
No, you're right. And the thing is, I come up with like the craziest ideas as well. And it's like I'm not stingy with it, so I'll just put it out there, not even thinking, oh my gosh, like someone else is going to steal my idea.
Not even to steal the idea, but it's where it's playing. Maybe somebody is playing somewhere. If it's even certain rights, even come back to you. You understand?
Yeah.
So sometimes, we have to learn from the past. We realize that a lot of our people of the past, they did love the what they do so much.
Yeah.
But they never understand the business they were in.
That's true.
So a lot of them get really, die papa.
Yeah.
You understand? I just want to send out a vibration to Jimmy Riley. He gone on to the ancestor, the father of the other brother Riley, the man. We sing She's Royal.
Taurus, I love
Taurus
him.
Taurus father.
Riley, I love him. I love his music, man. He's going to be in Brixton, I think, soon.
Well, there you are.
Performing.
So this is the this is the connection. Because whether you sing it or whether you spoke it, it's still a social commentary. You understand? So I mean, you're looking forward to ask the people to turn out and support you.
Yeah, because what happened was I applied for a O2. I don't know if you've heard of O2 Think Big. Applied for I applied for a small grant. It was only £300.
Yeah,
but they declined it, and I actually applied twice as well. But they declined it and said they tried to give it to people who are going to impact the community, but I just didn't get that because what am I doing?
Well, I understand what you're saying, yeah, and that £300 would help you too.
That would have helped me to hire because I had to pay for the library cost, and I had to pay for, because you know what they said, because initially when I did the project idea, I said I was going to pay the acts, but they said they're not giving me money to pay the acts. So then I had to change the whole thing and say, okay, I need the money for the venue and the catering, and they still declined it. So all the money that's going into it.
So what that said that because we have black business in our community, ain't it? Have you approached any one of them to be the sponsor?
No, I haven't actually. I haven't heard of.
We have to start to tap on for them door.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's a promotion. And if any good business out there see like young people doing something like that, it's even 2, 3 come, one give 100, the other one give 100. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of things, these are what we have to start to develop, because, so for instance, other people come and they invest in you, and they start to really dictate what you should do. You understand? It's better we start to invest in ourselves.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand? So that's another side that you should look at.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to go on that path. And also with like the dancing, I want to eventually start up a dancing academy, because I feel like there's a lot of like dancers out there, but there's no actual platform for dancers. So that's another thing I want to do. But again, it's finding the funding, because this way dancers would be able to make money. So if there's a big showcase every 6 months, for instance, there's a comedy and a dance showcase, the dancer would make money from that.
Yeah, man. Them things they could
right
be quarterly too.
Yeah.
Could be monthly.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah. But right now, I don't see, the dancers are not really.
Well, you ever hear of Starlight Music Academy?
I have actually. I've got a very close friend that goes there. His name's Jay Passion. I don't know if you know him. Yeah. I recently did a track with him called Frequency Adjustment. Could play that today actually. I've got that track. He's cool. Shout out to Jay Passion if he's listening.
Yeah. He's a good bridging. But you see, the Starlight Music Academy give them that cushion.
Okay.
That them can really develop themselves, develop their music, and have a deeper understanding of the business.
Right.
And in the meantime, you could see where the funders and all of these, you're going to need someone to point you in the right direction, because, what you do is good. What you do is good, And, we should really support and encourage, our young people going down a certain way. Yeah,
it could just be the area that I live in.
Which area is that?
Sutton. There's nothing going on in Sutton. Nothing. Like, I need to come down here. Yeah, I need to get out of that place.
I do understand, But the whole thing about it, we're in a global village now.
Yeah.
You understand? So although you're in Sutton, always know that you have some family in Peckham and the other sort of thing.
Yeah, it's true.
And the experience is good. It's good sometimes, because you can see something from the inside.
Yeah.
Instead, in Sutton, I mean, if you look on it, one of the major things them have in Sutton down that side is I Down Prison, ain't it?
Is I
Down Prison, that prison.
Oh, I Down Prison.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
You understand? Yeah. So in a way, it kind of give the energy a dropped.
That's true.
You understand?
Yeah.
You have to see what's in your area to give it that, because everything is a generator that generates a certain energy.
Yeah.
You understand? If you're around prison, then it's a different energy from your around schools or things like those. You understand?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, but don't dismay really and truly, because you can fly.
I can fly.
Yeah, you can fly.
I have wings. Yeah.
So you have another of your poetry that you would like to.
Yeah, I've got one actually. It's a very powerful one.
Yeah, well, make a. I know there's a call here. Make us see. Beautiful vibration, family.
Yeah, greetings, Aboo.
Greetings, greetings.
Give thanks for bringing in the system, my brethren.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, say it's family.
Ras
You know?
you, Ras Youthon.
Oh, rise up all the time, family.
Yeah, I met the sister doing some charity work, and
Oh, nutty.
she approached me actually,
Mm-hmm.
and she said to me, I said to her, listen, I need to save my children first before I can save them. I'm sure she remember that.
I do
You know,
remember that.
You see it? You see it?
Yeah.
I felt her energy, and I said to her, listen, you need to get in contact with Galaxy family.
Mm,
Because where you are right now, you're in the wilderness,
it's true, man.
and the guidance and protection is needed.
It's
So
true, yeah.
I contacted Eric Kuti.
Yeah, man. Elder Recruity. I just said go. It's the button, you know?
You know,
And this is what
give
I'm saying.
thanks, my brethren, and rise up to Nessa. You know,
Yeah, man.
much talent is in our community, my brethren.
That is it, my brethren. And this is what we have to do. We have to preserve what we have,
Aye,
treasure what we have.
treasure it and protect it.
You understand? Because if a man has said that our art is a treasure, look and see where we are there now, in our chest. So there's certain things that we have to put in our chest.
Give thanks.
You understand? Well, give thanks here, my brethren.
Yes, my brethren.
All the time, man. All the
Rise
time.
up, Nessa.
Peace.
Yeah, she said peace, you know? Well, it's a vibration. And this way it's all about it. This way it's
Yeah.
all about, you understand, you know? You know, right now, you say 7 years in the business. You have people in the business over decades. You understand? And it's a beautiful business. You know, got the vibration, but you have another side that is very pimpious.
Yeah.
You understand? And young artists like you coming through, some of them will just pimp you. You understand? Prostitute you all over the place, and then when they realize you even lost your soul.
Yeah.
You understand? Sometimes coming up now is good to link up with the right people that can point you in the right direction.
That's true.
You understand?
Yeah.
You know?
And that's what happens. Like, I think, because I was speaking to Oracle downstairs, so we were getting into like a deep conversation. But I feel like that's what happens with vulnerable females.
Yep. Yeah. Here's another call coming through. That's how it going now. That's how them going. Quick and fast, you know, see it, because, you know, this is Galaxy, you know, and
Yeah.
we're family, you know.
Family.
Rise up, family,
Rise up, Elder Aboo.
all the time.
Give thanks. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I.
I just want to ask the young Empress if she could do another one of her poem.
Yeah, man. Yeah. She'd have one coming up still, yeah?
And also, you know, you played one of your track about the Belgium.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, repeat it. I beg you repeat them thing there.
That's how it go, blood. That's how it go, you know? And if we know it,
Right.
yeah, go on.
Yeah, I want to rise up the young queen there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And just encourage her and keep going what she's doing, you know?
Give thanks, brethren. Give thanks.
Because sometimes, you know, you get reincarnated. You see, it sounds like she have a white shoulder on a young body.
Yeah. That's a vibration. Everything is a recycle, you know?
Yeah, man, the reincarnation.
Yes, you know?
I'll take my queen. Give thanks, Elder.
All the time, my brethren, all the time, you know. I was looking at some pictures out there, you know, for illustrator, you know. The brother, he does illustration, and he do some like back on the plantation, and I'm saying that, you know, sometimes we have to realize he was there.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, we're not just there to do certain things. You understand what I'm saying, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
And it's like, what do you think is deja vu when you get deja vu?
Well, they call it deja vu, but it's just a recycle.
Yeah.
You know, see that what we done before. Right?
Before.
You understand? You know.
I had a shockwave the other day. It was mad. It was just like, I was so still. I had a deja vu. I was just so still, and I'm thinking, I've been here before.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's just like when you're in the moment, it's like so much energy is generating, and it's like you don't know where you are.
For real.
It's weird.
For real. You see, if you notice, as a people, you know, we've been through a lot. And how we act is totally different how others would act.
Yeah.
What we've been through, if it was others been through that, I'm telling you, the world would be in a more chaotic way. It's just the way even what's going on right now. So what that show is the length of time that you're present on this planet.
Yeah.
You know, see it, you know. Them say that those who dance and don't fall prove how long they were walking.
They were walking, yeah.
You understand?
That makes sense.
So a lot of people said, "Oh, comes African people can dance and don't fall." Then you have to realize that it take a lot of experience to go through that. Because when I look on other culture, you know, see it, not naming one can know, you know, them have to really hold on sometime to dance.
Yeah.
You know, see it, and it really show a balance of where we are today.
Here we are, yeah.
You understand, you know. So as the caller asking for one more of your.
One more of my poems.
Yes.
All right. I've got one. I'm just thinking which one to do. Hold on. All right. This one's called Martina Luther Queen. Actually, I got inspired by Michael Amin. He did a song called Martina Luther Queen, and he also did a poem. He wrote the poem, but I think it was recorded by a female called, I forgot her. I think is it Sophia? Yeah, Sophia Takor. And yeah, that basically inspired me because I really liked it. So here it goes. We dream, black kings and queens. You are melanated. Use it positively. Your intuitions, your visions are all unique. Keep your thoughts as pure as they are supposed to be. One day, I had a dream that my lack of patience caused me to fail in many ways and not succeed. Today, I dream of success with all human beings. But yesterday, my dreams felt weak. Because many have failed me. But that's just life. After today, faith shall never feel lost. Jump all hurdles and change the world without any extra cost. I am the queen of my ups. I am the queen of my downs. I am the queen of my smiles. I am the queen of my frowns. I transfer all negative thoughts to positive for a delightful future. And that's why I am Martina Luther Queen.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You understand, you know. And the way you deliver it, you know, the breathing and all of them things there.
Thank you. That came from another place.
Yeah. Well, as I said, we are here, there, and everywhere. You understand? And as a poet, you can put yourself anywhere you want to go.
Yeah.
You understand, you know? And that's the beauty, you know? So, I mean, apart from what you're doing, you know, and you say you're trying to put out an album?
Well, it's an EP, yeah. It's a short album. So I want to do an album because I'm ready to do an album, but I just haven't met the right producer yet.
All right.
Who's actually going to work with me and not charge me like so much money because I'm an upcoming artist. Like if you believe in my talent, then you're going to want to work with me and see what comes out of it. But I've been songwriting for like 12 years. So I've got songs. It's just I need to just lay them down. And
get them arranged properly and get the right music.
Because even I met a brother in Lewisham and he does singing, but he was asking me for songwriters and I was like, yeah, I songwrite. And like sometimes I meet people and I tell them that I songwrite and I do singing and stuff, and then when they listen to my song they're like, did you write that? I'm like, of course I wrote it, it's me that wrote it. and it's all on my SoundCloud, like all the things I wrote. But it just sounds like it doesn't. I guess because I'm like a normal person, you wouldn't expect that from someone like me.
You're natural.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's hard to sell natural,
Yeah.
You'd have to dolly it up or all them things there. But, I like how you bring yourself natural. You don't have too much of that extension. You're just there within yourself.
Yeah.
And this is where we lost the culture really and truly. You understand, because the thing that you're saying is very empowering. And there's a lot of young sisters out there, or even older sisters looking at you.
Yeah.
You understand? And this is where we are today, I hope we can take it to a higher heights.
Definitely.
See it, Yeah, are you planning to do any tour in Africa, place like those?
I would love to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where in Africa you would like to go?
That's a good question. For some reason, I want to go to Cape Town.
Cape Town.
Yeah.
Well, and I tell you really look like some Cape Town people,
Really?
Yeah.
When I saw
You'd have fit in, I'm telling you.
Wow.
No, I'm telling you. Anywhere you go,
Yeah.
you would fit in. But the way I talk about Cape Town, I'm telling you would just...
I think anywhere that's got animals, I would love. Like anywhere in Africa. Like I think Kenya as well has got a lot of like anywhere with wildlife. I would, as long as they won't eat me.
No man, they're not eating, man. They're not eating. Where your parents from?
Jamaica. I'm
From Jamaica.
Yeah, I was born there as well.
You were born in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Where in Jamaica?
Clarendon.
In Clarendon. Yeah, that's just up the road. Where or Sandy Bay side or
Maypen. I
Maypen.
believe, yeah,
Maypen.
Yeah.
Well, there is a journey. See it because as I said, I can go into Africa and see a double look just like you.
Yeah, because a lot of people always look like saying like you look like Nigerian.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You look like African because if you go in Ghana, you see somebody that look like you. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
And this is the beauty of us. You understand? Sometimes we are here and we think that it's just we.
Yeah.
But when you look around there, we all from a family. You understand?
Yeah.
We are from a family, and there's a thing called DNA. See. So although we live in a culture where that is not geared up to get that gift, that talent, that raw born talent that you have. The society have no form of institution to bring that out. It don't have other institution to put in what they want to put inside you.
Inside you, yeah.
You understand?
That's true.
And this is where you are today because in a way you have to rob Peter to pay Paul. You understand?
Yeah, because I wouldn't want my what's the word? My art, being manipulated. Like I want it to be fresh. I want it to be me. I want it to be real. I don't want someone else telling me, "Oh, you can't do this like that. You have to do it like this." Yeah, it's not real.
No, and coming from Clarendon is a powerful place. Yeah, when you go across all of Thur and all of them places, you don't see it. Back in the days, in the 70s, we used to go to football, between States College and Thur Technical and all of them things there. So. And as I said, the art's always there. It's a yard thing.
Yeah.
You understand? If
Are you trying to send me back to Jamaica?
No.
Because you know what? Yeah, I got something in the post the other day, like a little card. Like I've never received this before, and I've been at my address for like 3 years or more. And like the card was saying like how it had like a British passport at the top, and then on the back it said. We're making it harder for foreign nationals now to like rent a flat and do all these things, have a bank account. And I was like, wow, I was thinking like, why am I getting this in the post? Because I still got a Jamaican passport.
But it's intimidation. You understand?
Yeah, but the funny thing is like I've been thinking whether or not do I want to be a British citizen? Do I want to go like I don't know. Like I don't think I want to get a British passport.
You have a right of stay, ain't it?
Yeah,
Well,
indefinite. But
just work with it.
yeah, I don't think I want a British.
Yeah, well, just work with what you have. You understand? Because no matter which,
They're gonna keep
no
sending me
matter
things
which
in
one
my
you have,
post.
no matter which one you have, no matter which one you have, you understand? It'll be up the same way. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter which one you have, because when I turned, it said it's something just loaned to you. They can take it back from you anytime.
That's true.
So we have to be careful where we even do forget it. You understand, you know? But from we don't burn our bridges, you know. You know, a lot of us will come here and we forgot that if it wasn't for those vibrations from yard, we could even survive here.
Yeah.
You know, right now
It's true.
you're here and the things them that you go through. If you never have that little childish memory from all Jamaica to keep you company, you're end up in a Marsley already. Hello, I mean, tell not true.
No, you're right. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, you're right.
If it's even if you even remember when you down that tree and eat a mango, even the scent, even the taste come back in your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand? So don't be like, cause a lot of them they come here and they turn them back. You know, see it on Jamaica, and they turn them back on Trinidad, and then turn them back on Barbados, and then turn them back on Africa.
Yeah.
Because they think that they're brutish. Until brutish things start to happen to them.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, you know, when you have a bill with guys them like brothers them like Natnai and them, you know, you're on a good course. You know, I think you should work with Natnai and Stella because them have a good base of how them can, you know, coordinate certain things, you know.
Yeah.
You understand?
That would be nice. Yeah, the frequency is always there with me, that Lion Stella anyways, so yeah. I felt that the first time they played my track on this radio station. It was very powerful.
Yeah, man, because you see them know, they know what the young people, they know that vibration, right?
Yeah.
It's not like said we don't know it, you know, because we're coming from there, but we left that time so long that some of us, we lost it. And some of us, we have no more connection with young people because we can't even go back to that vibration. But it's not a matter of go back. You were there already, so it's nothing to go back to. All you have to do is just bring it in your memory. Just remember when you were young. You understand? You know, some people can't remember when they were young, but they can remember how much beating them used to get. What do you understand?
Sorry, yeah, I could. I can definitely remember that. That's one thing I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't remember what you do. If you remember the beating, you have to remember the reason. But sometimes we black out the reason.
I think.
Because we know we're guilty.
I remember one of them. Yeah, I remember one. I remember doing one thing. I don't remember the rest.
Yeah. You know, and it just sometimes we don't do with duty.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
You know, and then they even tell you that you're out of order.
Yeah.
They never said, "Hey, man, Nessa, you're very negative." You never get that word when you're in Jamaica.
No, actually.
Then they say, "You too damn out, I'm gonna lick you." You understand? So by coming here and we adapt other people way of. They were lost. Yeah, we get, you know.
And it's funny how you went onto that topic because recently I've been feeling like, how can I say this? Like with the English language, it's not something that really fascinates me at all.
Yeah.
Like it feels like no matter how much I speak English or I read English, it's just not. It's not going in. It's just not. Something's just not going in my brain. I don't know what it is. And I've had like, I don't know if I should say this on air, but I've had like times where like I've just started speaking like a different language. Like one time when I was burning incense and I just started speaking like a different language.
It's in the DNA.
Like, where did that come from?
Yeah, it's in the DNA.
And it's like, now I'm realizing that English is nothing, it's not for me at all. And that's why I've been having problems like in school and stuff, trying to like study and things like that because I'm not digesting the English as much.
All right. If you have somebody a curse, what language you curse them in?
What language?
If somebody step on your foot right now, where you said, "Please, can I get off my foot? I come off of my foot."
The thing is, I don't speak Patois. I don't speak Patois.
No, but what I'm saying, not care how you not speak it. you're gonna dip in it.
You will, yeah. No,
You
it's
understand?
true.
And this is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You know, I've hear people out there speak, you know, and they speak as if they can't hold a candle when they speak. But you just step on them too, and you never know, so they know so much part one bad word.
That's true.
You understand?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I want curse in the language that they're cultural with. You understand? But other people, they hustle with
Yeah.
another language. 'Cause English is a hustling language. I'm telling you. You know? So, like you said, that you're speaking some words coming out of your mouth and you don't even know.
I
because-
don't even
you understand?
know. Yeah.
So you see, what you did, you need to be around people who can give you a proper insight. You get
Yeah,
proper
I don't
training.
know if it's Nuwapian.
Yeah,
I don't
see
know
it,
if
you know.
it's Swahili.
Mhm.
Like but
It
it's
could be
something.
tree. You know what I'm saying?
It could be a combination.
Could be a combination.
Because I remember there's one thing I remember saying was Allah, and someone said that was what was it? Syriac? Was it Syriac?
Cause we have a sister. She's in Ghana now, you know.
Mm.
And when she sleeps, she write.
Oh wow.
She write in her sleep, and she writes.
Yeah.
So even some things we are going right now, prophesying her writing. You know, see. But sometime again, true, we depend on other media to inform us. Sometimes, cause we media can come in many ways, you know. You know, I've grew up in Jamaica where people used to get up in the morning and warn.
Mm.
You know, warn,
Yeah.
tell you things with them vision to happen. And we never have no CNN or no BBC.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
understand?
see, that's true, and I believe in all of that.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, see it,
that's-
you know.
yeah.
No, I don't believe in that.
I know.
I know it.
I know.
And
Yeah,
that's-
I was
and
just
that's
about to
what
say on the same level. I was just about to say that.
you know, see it, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
You know,
it's
so,
true.
So, how many children you say you have?
I've got 2 children.
From the age?
4 and 3. At the end of this month, she'll be 3.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And downloading some of the poetry with her too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because although they're at that age, you know, they understand
Yeah.
a lot of things, you know, so you must talk with her, you know, talk with
Actually,
it, you know.
I've got I did a small book of poems. This is what I'm saying, like, you know, like the more I speak to people, the more things come out. And like a lot of people say, "Oh, you don't realize your potential," but it's just because I think that I'm not around the right people, and because of like my upbringing, it's very difficult for me to recognize my progress, if that makes sense.
Yeah, man. I
So it's
understand.
like just as you touched on that, I just remembered actually I have done like a small book of poems for children, and I text their grandmother a poem to read to them when they go to bed and stuff, and she was like, "Wow, that's so lovely!" Like, it's really good. It talks about like your Afro connecting with like the aerial, the stars and stuff.
90th and them things like those.
Yeah, yeah, it's really good. I've got different ones as well.
When you used to go to school in Jamaica, you used to do a lot of poetry?
In Jamaica, no, I don't remember doing
Yeah?
any poetry. In fact, I don't have a lot of good memories in Jamaica.
Yeah?
I have a lot of bad memories.
Well, sometimes it have a lot of good memory in a few. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, sometimes, you know, I understand what you're saying, you know. But sometimes when I look and hear, you understand, you know, it make all the bad memories in Jamaica and Africa withered away.
Yeah,
Because if it wasn't for those memory, you know, good or bad, you could not really even escape the tarnish that you're going through here.
that's so true. I believe you.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
You understand? So sometimes it's not bad memory, it's collective memory. But it's how you allocate it. You understand? It's how you put it, or you stack it. You understand? You know? Because I mean, if you never tell me that you're born in Jamaica, I would say that you're born on the continent.
okay.
You understand? You know,
Yeah.
and this is what happening to us all the time because the police never stop us because we are Jamaican or we are Barbadian. You stop us because we're black.
Black, yeah.
You know, see, and this is what we have to get over.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, a lot of people would say that what we are going through is not that is other things. But, you know,
Yeah, it's not. That is it. Yeah, that is it.
so
Dealing with that, like, I think because of the area I lived in, I think that's even why my children went into care, to be honest. Yeah, because, well, a lot of people say Sutton's racist. I haven't really, what's the word? I haven't really experienced a major situation where I've had, like, someone actually being really racist to me. But I've had, like...
indirect,
yeah. Like, I've had guys try to, like, get me in a cab and things like that, like putting their middle finger up at me, little things like that. And just, like, social workers being rude, talking down at you. But it's, like, even job centre, when I go to the job centre, like, the other day when I went, like, it's just the way they speak to you. And when I mentioned that I wanted to start a business, their whole approach changed. Yeah.
Well, you see, as I said, you know, sometimes if you've never been through it before, you won't recognize it because racism in this country is a very subtle thing.
Yeah.
You ever drink chocolate tea back home?
Yeah.
And it look like it cold until you put your mouth on the cup and you realize there's a flare that hang a valve on your top lip. Because chocolate tea, it look like it cold, but it's hot.
Yeah.
But
I get what you're saying.
Treat of that sea like a cover, like a oil over it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
it's when you put your mouth on the cup, you realize how hot it is.
How hot it is.
This is how this place stay. And sometimes we come here with things like Britain soft. You understand, you know?
And then people get mixed up, like, with the word racism as well. Like, a lot of white people get offended because they're just like, oh, we're not racist. But they don't really understand, like, what it means. Like...
but as I said, you know, if the hunter keep on writing the history of the hunted, then one day when the hunted even tell him the truth, he ain't gonna get being offended.
Yeah.
And you find that even some of the hunted them today will be offended if one of the same fellow hunted friend or brother come out and say that the hunter is wrong. You know, because if you look on it, my princess, right? Every test that you do in life, from the day you're born until now, is to please a certain culture.
Yeah.
You understand? Even when you were in Jamaica doing the test, that test was to please the Commonwealth, and the Commonwealth come here and make sure that it's all right and you take the right thing and all of them things. So up to now, we don't do no test to pass nothing for we. You know, see, and this is the next level where we have to take the next generation to.
Yeah.
You understand, you know? That means that from we start to do that, when artists like you coming about, we can really invest in you.
Yeah.
You know, we can make sure so you get the best.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, more than now playing like the lottery game and wonder if you're gonna pick the right producer, you're gonna pick. You know, these are things like a big gamble.
Yeah.
Where you know, as an artist, you shouldn't really go through that. You understand? Because you just want to make sure that you can deliver. But when you have to think about the business, you know,
that's the problem.
and the other thing like that, you know, see it. You know?
Yeah.
But there's some good producers out there. You know, and if if you keep in touch, even Oracle, you talk to Oracle, some good producers. You know, and she angles some good artists too.
Okay.
So all those things is a connection. You know. So what message do you have like for the young people out there?
I have a lot of
Yeah.
messages. Okay, first of all, I'm going to touch on something that I was speaking to Oracle about, and it's about guys. It's about guys with knowledge, and power, who use females for sex, and then justify it by saying, "Oh, you're not intelligent enough, you're not educated enough for me to be with you." What's that about?
Well, again, you understand. Well, again, you know, a lot of us.
Why not teach her?
Well, this is what I'm saying. You know,
Like,
we pick up. He said, if I'm gonna take my lead, from Wazungu, the European, then I'm going to end up doing those things. You know, because a lot of our behavior is something that we take from somebody else.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, nowadays what we call even relationship. Some of us is just some television relationship.
Yeah.
Pick up that from EastEnders, or we pick up that from, you understand? And we start to
That's
talk
so
to one
true.
another. You understand? You know,
That's
see?
true, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's very true.
You know, see,
Yeah.
because it's a lot of things. It's a lot, and I do understand, because a lot of people, they get it muddled up. You understand, you know, because life doesn't come with a manual.
Yeah.
You understand? It is that family that even may shape. But some of it, because the family structure have been destroyed. You understand? If you look on where you are now and maybe where your mother live and other people, it's a distant. You know, see it. If it was in Jamaica, it wouldn't be that distant. It would be just around the corner.
Yeah.
Or down the road. You understand? But
Yeah.
true, they know. They'll rather make sure that your mother live in Bromley and they send it to Birmingham. You understand? That's part of the destruction.
Yeah.
You know, see. But we don't really organize ourselves where we couldn't really do anything about that, because sometimes the housing officer that come in to tell you that you have to move to is one that look like you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, see,
yeah,
sometimes the
it's true.
social service.
Social worker.
Do you
is
understand?
Black, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing.
And you get caught out because you said, here's one now come to help me, and you
Yeah.
realize he don't
Nope.
care about you.
They don't. Yeah.
You understand? So this is what you call white supremacy.
Yeah.
If you don't understand white supremacy, then everything else would confuse you.
Yeah.
You understand? Everything is confused. And, you know, it grieves me sometimes when,
That's very true.
you know, it grieves me sometimes to know that the things them that we go through, been through, and sometimes when we see one of us coming, we think that the pain gonna ease more, it's even harder. You know, because as a mother, I know it feels to even have your children them going to foster home and all of them things there. You understand, you know? But what help did you get?
Okay, first of all, let me just say I joined the Nation of Islam like 3 years. Was it 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Kind of lost with time now.
Yeah.
It must have been, round about 3-4 years ago. I joined the Nation, became a member. There was a few sisters that was helping me. There was Sister Barbara, Sister Hermine. I remember just before my children went into foster care, I stayed at Sister Hermine's house for like 2 months. And then I had a lot of problems with the dad, a lot of issues with him. So there wasn't really, to be honest, my family is not really there. So it's like, I've got family in Bristol, and then I've got family in Jamaica, and I've got family in America. I've got my family on my dad's side that I've only just recently met.
Okay.
One of my cousins who lives in like North London. But apart from that, I've got my mum, my sister, my little brother now. Like, our family is just so separated. It's like, I'll be in my home and I'll be like, why the hell am I in the tower block in a 2-bedroom flat all on my own, day in, day out? Like, what the hell is going on? And I think that really got to me. And then, like, going through what I did with the
it's
father
called
of my
isolation
children as well. Yeah.
You know, and you're not a prisoner.
Yeah, and
You
I even
understand?
said that. Like, I said that when my children, because I only went to social services for help. That's all I did. I went to them for help. I wrote a letter saying I was finding it hard to cope with my children, and that I needed time to sort myself out, because in the beginning they didn't know. Well, they did know, because Sister Barbara told them that she might have been suffering from postnatal depression. So they should help me. They didn't help me. So obviously that kind of built up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then feeling overwhelmed, because I was the only one looking after my children. I would get help, but it wasn't enough.
And being even a member of the Nation of Islam,
Right.
even put it up to a even different
Different level.
different level. I
Right,
fully
yeah, because it's
understand.
like I'm battling
Yeah,
so many different things in my mind, and it's like, I'm surprised I didn't have a mental breakdown. Do you know
Well,
what I mean?
as I
Like-
said, when you have sisters where you could even stay by them for
Yeah.
2 months and everything, that's very good.
It's very good.
That's very good.
But
you
it's
know?
like not all of the sisters are like that. And Farrakhan speaks about that. Like
Well, you see, that's the
Like-
whole thing.
not one person should be doing something.
Mm,
All of you should be doing something.
no, and that's, to
You
know.
get what I mean?
I know, my sis, and I really talk about that all
Yeah.
the time. That responsibility is not the duty of few,
Exactly.
but the duty of many.
Yeah.
And that's why I really applaud those beautiful brothers and sisters who mean what they said and say what they
And
mean.
yeah, and
You know?
do what they say.
You know, see it? Because, some people it's just well said, but those people are well done.
Mm.
Because then said well done is better than well said.
Yeah.
You understand? So I fully understand what you're saying and what you've been through. You understand? I know that when you step from Christianity to anything,
Yeah.
you understand? Them see you as
And then
devil.
My mom.
Oh yeah, that's
mom,
that's the biggest.
She's a 7-day Adventist. Like when she found out about this whole Muslim thing,
Oh,
she's like, because my mom made me homeless when I was pregnant as well. So it was like I went through so much, and then like transforming into that, like going into the nation, and then just being on my own, battling everything. It was hard.
it's a journey. It's a journey,
Yeah.
and to see that living in a place like this, see it. I don't care what a lot of people want to see out there, but to know that we are telling people that Jesus is so nice and all of them things, there.
Yeah.
And then we want to turn out our people out because they're talking to another brother or another sister with a
Sister.
different experience
Yeah.
or the expression, I got to take this call here, see it, because, it's good. It's good for us
Yeah.
to counsel one another, because a lot of us, we need counseling, because we are going through a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
Rise up, family.
Rise up, greetings, Dr. Aboo,
Voodoo all the time.
and greetings to the guests
Yes.
in the
Greetings.
studio.
Mhm.
I'm just so inspired by the young one,
Yeah,
very
man.
inspiring, because I caught on to the program a bit late,
Mhm.
and therefore, because I wasn't able to, where I was at, I couldn't really sort of tune in onto it. But I just wanted to ask, when she there's a few things that she spoke about, and also, and one point was when she talked about her children and they're in care.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether or not they're still in care.
No, they're out of care now, The whole thing that she putting on a showcase,
Okay, that's beautiful.
You
But
don't
what
see
I
it.
want to ask about, regarding children being put in care and family experiencing problems, are there any sort of aspect that we have in place so in order to substitute the family to be supported in the community in terms of looking after the children in the community instead of the children going in care? And is that illegal?
Well, I understand the question that you put. You understand, and they will tell you that yes, this is the procedure and all of these things. But when I look upon it really and truly, it's messing up your human rights. Because if
But it really does, Dr. Hubble, because there's so many cases, so many family lives have been messed up because of this very situation.
Yeah, it's true.
There's no substitution. They do not accept the substitution of someone in the community to take care of and support the children.
but if you look upon it, it's not like say they don't, because substitution have to have the same creditation, yeah?
Yes.
Because if we have people in our community who have masters in social service, who have how many degree, they should be the one that set up this other things that's even the other side can recognize. For that these people have the accreditation because they were managing your social service 18 months ago. You understand? I hear Oracle just run a thing and say that some policeman that was in the metropolitan set up them own police force now.
That is dangerous.
You understand? But this is what I'm saying. Just imagine if some of us who are managed in Barclays Bank and Lives Bank and you could have come together and set up a bank for themselves.
Yes. It's in terms of that is another subject.
Well, it's the same thing with the social service, the provision.
Yeah.
You take that provision.
Yes, but I just want to make it clear that when I ask about the support in the community, is that the elders in the community, because we are a community, that there will be elders in the community who would then know of the stages to go by, and in order to say this family or this person, because we've checked them out, we know their background. So in order to prevent the child or the children or the family from going on to from experiencing certain issues again, because the whole point about it is to safeguard of the children and to give the mother and father support as well.
For real.
Instead of going too clinical, because it's too clinical.
Yeah.
You know, and all of these are then supported financially. Do you know what I mean? So when supposedly when a child is being family is experiencing issues, the social services will then be funded in order to put the child into care through local government.
Yeah, or
allocated for that.
Or before that, them have a family meeting. Because I used to coordinate a lot of family meeting between social service and parents. You know? And if say for instance, the sister you need help, why certain things don't go, even if that person was in Birmingham, then pay and bring her to the meeting. Even if she was in Jamaica, then pay and fear and bring her. Because people that come from other place. If you come support, you understand? And I'm saying that, how comes that is not there for us?
Yes, well, I think that's something that we need to look into in terms of we have to bring it. It's one of the other things, it's one other aspect on the agenda that we need to look into, because there's so much that is taking place with family, that's affecting children. When they come out, they've been sent out of their communities and into a different culture. There's so many things that is taking place, and the child is not able to speak and to verify certain things themselves depending on the age.
For real.
Other levels of abuse as well.
Because when how I look at it, when them take a child into care, is around a dozen people and them after that.
Of course.
You understand, you know?
Yes, so we need to, I quite agree with you, Dr. We need, to begin to look at how we can safeguard that from taking place in the future of the generations, like the young one here, and many others, to support them and to have a sort of organized situation place inside the organization already. Like, for instance, we talk about iron up, so when it begins to move forward, that there'll be a section in, and whoever in the meantime can bring that forward. The whole thing how I see it. The whole thing how I see it. Before, because we don't have a building. Yeah? But we can do a lot of outreach. Yes.
We can do a lot of outreach program. You understand, you know? It's a lot of parents home go and talk to their children, say, Aboo, can you come and talk to my grandson? Can you come and talk to my grandson? This is what we have to do. You understand? You know? Because all the building we can have, you know, see it, you know. I've been to Africa, nobody down in a building. They gone under the tree.
That's right.
You understand? We have this building in our mind. I think that because of there's no building, we can't do anything. When we start to do it,
yes,
then that will show us that this is what we need.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely, Dr. Aboo. Absolutely. And for the young lady, what is your name?
Nessa.
Nessa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nessa. It's quite interesting. I hope that she would bring this into a creative aspect of her music and what she's doing. That is something that she could bring inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
And expand the message, because there's so we all experience that really and truly we should be putting, leaving it in the legacy of our voice.
Yeah, man. And when she leave here, she have to realize that if she don't have 2 family now, she have 100 family member.
And straight be to her and straight be to you, Nessa, and move forward and believing in yourself, the aspiration and the determination and the desire. That is the greatest, but you've got to have the sense of the strong direction. So guidance be from our ancestors to direct your path. So that's very important, the Sankofarin and the spiritual aspect of our liberation, which is your liberation, young one. So it's very important.
Thank you, sis.
Rise up, Empress. Rise up all the time, yeah?
Yes, blessed, yes.
All the time. Vodum, all the time. And this is what it's all about, you know? Because without the support, you know, always, because we grew up saying that we are our brothers and sister keeper.
Yeah.
You know, I don't believe in that. You know, and because we are not no prison warden. You understand, you know? We are free spirit.
Yeah.
You know, we must have the ability to support one another. If you can't support, we can't support. I always said, if you can't support a one, go your own way and don't even say nothing.
Yeah.
You understand? But we have this win, but I'm my brother, sister, keeper. And we like to see a lot. But we don't do much.
Too much, yeah.
You understand, you know? Because I grew up in Jamaica, you know, I'm born in this place here, you know, but I grew up in Jamaica, and my granny always said, you know, boy, let your conscience be your guide.
Yeah.
You understand? And sometimes she even tell you that for them conscience tree dead, like dog name it. And I never understand until when you grow up, you realize that a lot of us, we don't have no conscience. You know, see it, you know? Make her take this call here. A beautiful vibration, you know? We are in the house, you know? We are in the house, you know? Because it's a beautiful vibes.
Yeah,
and we are family. Rise up family.
Hello, Dr. Aboo.
Yes, Berchak.
Speaking.
Yes.
Yes, I was just hearing the sister, and I was just hearing a bit of the journey. And basically, it doesn't matter what color, what creed, yeah. And I look at this. Did you know people in care, winter-born view, that was one of the abuse that was happening, and we saw some of that, yeah, as us, people that were abused. People in care, a lot, I'm not saying all foster parents are bad, but a lot of them, they do get abused physically, sexually. And what about those children who become like abused and then they become homosexual and this and that?
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot from all color, all creed. It doesn't matter if they're black, Asian, Chinese, you know, they're getting, and this is the thing, is social services act as judge, jury, executioner. Police act as judge, jury, executioner.
Because there's nothing there challenging them. You know, there's no, you never hear no high commissioner come out and talk about the plight of their people in this country. You know, that it happened to a Chinese or any other one, a big thing, you know, then take away all them trade. What I'm saying that until these embassy with them from Nigeria or Jamaica, because it's your people them in a foreign country go through certain things. We have to pay attention to these things. Look how many people come out the other day when they shot Cecil, the lion. You remember?
I don't remember.
Yeah, they shot a lion in Africa. The dentist is go shoot a lion and it's uproll. And look how many of our people are dropped on the street and we don't have this uproll and all of these things, you know?
I know. And it's sad, really, because it's you know, when I look at the social services, like, there's some great social workers, but there's some awful social workers, and they would love to take away your children, you know, at all things. You understand? I'm not saying that the parents don't beat their children, but I mean, sometimes they take away their children. You can't even, you understand? You can't even like in England. Yeah, someone says something, you know, the boy can easily go to social services and say, "Oh, he hit me," and then they take her away.
And you see the whole thing about it. If you gonna go to a parents and say that you can't cope or you can't do it, help them to cope then. Because sometimes you go in their home and you take out this angel, and the way you produce is a monster.
Right. That's true.
Aboo, so Chief Akagun, how can I disagree? I agree with you 100%, and that's why I said, as an advocate of things, and especially when they take the children away, yeah, and the foster parents, when they do, you don't even know what they do, and especially the men, the boys, the young boys that they're abusing, the young boys behind, and then excuse me, and then they become homosexual, and it doesn't look good for the community.
You said
any community, anybody. Look, I care about all races and all colours and all creeds. I'm a peacemaker. I'm not a war monger. I'm a peace person, and I do not like what I hear, especially my community. There's nobody. Everyone can take and someone's out there, and then they turn into a monster. An angel to a monster.
No, it's true. It's true. It's true. And when you have group like a kids company can come in your community and get millions of pounds from the government and these other bodies. And the people them what did they do the work and all of them for years get nothing. They realize that they are setting up the people to fail. They're robbing Peter to pay Paul. But Berchuk, thank you for your input here.
Yes, exactly.
Rise up.
And those aid workers as well.
Well, you see the whole thing about it, what I'm saying that the good social worker, they under more pressure, I'm telling you.
Definitely.
But have a wonderful vibration, see it, And to see that the Empress can be here, moving forward, and that's what it's all about. Because, we all need support. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
and if we're not going out to support one another then, but the youth,
Yeah.
you understand, because even when I touch on your mother was a Seventh-day Adventist, we all come from that Christian perspective, growing up in Jamaica, our text was golden. There wasn't bronze nor silver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the golden text is taken from, and I'm saying that, you see it, they use this gold and trick us. And then it prevents us now from having a conversation with one another because it's a sin to speak that way. No, it's not. It's called development.
Yeah.
You understand? When you can, see it, and I know, growing up in Jamaica, you better keep them things there to yourself until you turn your own key, the argument. That's what the argument always is. Me no want to hear nothing. If it's not Jesus, don't come back in here.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Oh gosh, it's true.
And if a man can follow you go home in Jesus' name and he accept it and he's a rapist.
Yeah.
So we lost ourselves,
Yeah, definitely.
We lost ourselves, see it, So I'm just gonna play a track and get back to some more vibration, You have time? You have time?
Yeah.
Okay,
I've got
all right.
lots of time.
A lot of time. So I'm gonna play this one here because it's a game that they play on us, yeah? It's a game that people play. Some dangerous game. We are here because we care. Make a give it the hotline number is 07-438-154-351 or 07-498-538-770. I was telling you about Ryan. Ryan buy a scratch card ticket. And then when him phone them up, then they say, no, you don't win, man. So he disposed of the ticket. And when him realize, in ticket win. You understand? But remember, every time you phone them, they record it. Yeah? And now they can't find the recording and all of them things there. And if Ryan was frauding them, they know. Because if Ryan was frauding them, they would lock him up by now. And go out to Scotland Yard and all of these things. And now what they're trying to do is run him around until the 5-year lapse. And then they say, no, the 5-year lapse. So I'm asking you, the community, are you going to sit back and make a brother who genuinely go and buy his ticket, Camelot, that racist body? Because the other day, there's a woman where said her ticket was in the washing machine. Yeah? And it become headline news. You understand? And I think that she was frauding them. And here we have an African brother from Jamaica who come here and buy him ticket and win it. And then trying to rob him. I know them I push him here and I push him there and I push him there. And some of you black lawyers out there, stop being a damn coward, man. Listen to the argument of the brother and stick with him that you can argue his case in the court. Some of you is too damn licky and nyammy and selling out your own people. Our people out there is like the sister. If she want even a lawyer to go with her to deal with in social service, is an uphill struggle.
It is. It is.
If for people in a housing problem and want a lawyer, it's an uphill struggle.
I feel like they literally trapped me.
You understand? Your
attracts me.
own.
Yeah.
You understand? You have a sister down there in Sutton also, who's going through an accident case now for 5 years. She gives a certain lawyer her people, and up to now, then I get back to her.
Oh my god.
We must stop these things.
Wow.
And then we come here and complain about Wazungu, you know? But it's not Wazungu in our face today. It's them who look like us who's supposed to stand up for their people. You know, if you know you're literate, why are you allowing your illiterate brothers them to go through that hurdle? You should be assisting them.
Yeah.
If you say that you're strong, why should you allow your weak brother to lift up that heavy load? You should be assisting them. And some of you were there talk about on a filthy rich and all of them thing there. Dog name on a supper, on a damn ungrateful because on forgot that we're all in this thing together. On really forgot that. And that's the game that they play on us, and then you think that you're better than the rest, you play the same game. And today, I've seen a lot of people out there that today that was employed yesterday, today they're unemployed. I either tell them, because some of them thinks that they're in the job for life.
Yeah.
I want some of our sister them to wake up that a decade ago when we told that we couldn't get the job, you tell we never have no ambition. Now, you know, see the local authority, the most set of people that them are downtrodden and a kick out is you, the African woman. So wake up. Wake up and realize we need, you could have, all the degree we have, yes, you still get sacked. We got to be real. Because them a play some nasty game on us.
Well, give thanks to the young sister in there, you know.
Yeah, man, rise up, family.
Oh, okay, okay.
All the time. Otep to the eye, Otep to the eye. Empress. You know,
Yes.
you're the family, yeah? And that's the thing about Galaxy, you know. We like to support our people.
Yeah.
You know, see it, because as we said, none but ourselves can heal our kind. You know, you see the sign up, they said, I am because we are, and because we are, therefore I am.
Yeah.
If I hurt you, I hurt myself.
Well,
But we never educated that way. You ever hear about the Three Musketeers?
I have actually.
Yeah, Alexander Dumas. All for one and one for
One
all.
for all. Yeah.
Yeah, it's we put all of them thing there. You understand? But they now go tell our people about Alexander Dumas. They want to tell about Sherlock Holmes, a fella who never exists.
Yeah.
You understand? You have black people out there who are do degree in Sherlock Holmes, a man who never exists, just like how Jesus never exists. This is what they do. So they have us an illusion.
Yeah.
And when the reality come now, you realize that it's not the norm. You know, see. So, you know, I hope the poetry session, you know, and give them the date and time again.
Okay, so the poetry showcase date is 2nd of April, which is on a Saturday, and it's from 1 to 4 p.m. So make sure you come down if you want to hear some nice poets. Make sure you come down and see some nice dancers and actors. Then that's the place to be. And also free food and free drinks as well.
Well, there you are. There you are.
Can't be hungry.
Can't be hungry, ain't it?
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of our people, you know. As I said, growing up in Jamaica, from pot cook, some always left in a pot just in case somebody a pass through. And the truth, may I tell you.
Yeah.
And we never live in our community where a man dead in the house for 3 days, 4 days, and we don't know same day in there. I know we that.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
know, see. So when you say that, you know, it's sometimes hard in your flat and it's just you alone. I know. I know. We shouldn't really have to live like this.
Yeah.
You
it's
understand?
True.
We shouldn't. You haven't committed any crime.
No.
You understand? So
Well,
it's a beautiful vibes having here.
thank you. I was just going to touch on one more thing.
Go on.
because, I think it's kind of, well, it's not kind of important, it's very important. Another call's coming in.
hold it dear.
Okay.
Hold it dear, because you see when them a come. Yes, family, I hear you. What say you?
What say you?
Yeah, hello.
Rise up, family.
Is this phone going funny? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Nice show and a nice, inspiring young lady on the show as well.
Yes, I.
Oh, thank you.
She's really nice to listen to. But it's just, you know, such a young, soothing voice and her experiences and everything. You know, I think it's so beautiful that she's come out. I've been saying to myself for a while, people need to speak about their family experiences, what they've been through, because it's a lesson for someone else.
A true man. She not lie. She has to speak the truth.
It's nice what she's saying, and you know that you see this religious thing. It messed up a lot of people back in the day till now. But what I want to know, you see, if you're a Christian or Muslim, you have to think years from now. We have to do what the English people do. We have to think years from now. You know, and history will repeat itself. So if I'm a Muslim or a Christian, in 50 years' time or 100 years' time, if it stays on in the family, somewhere down the line, history will repeat itself.
Yes.
But then my Muslim or Christian child might want to say, you know what, all my family is Muslim. I want to be different. I want to be a Christian. We have to, anytime you go into a religion, you have to think long term. What's going to happen when you're not here?
For real.
That's a pattern coming around again.
That's why you can't force anyone.
You don't force anyone. We don't need religion. If you Google books about African spirituality, yeah, most of them are written by white people.
But you said, you know,
Our culture.
you know the thing that I don't fully understand, you know, because even in the Muslim religion, yeah, they have a word called, the Arabic word is lakum dinakum waliya din. You to your way, and I to my way. I not gonna come your, you understand? So in a way, if you read the fine print, what these people out there talk about is totally different thing.
They're on some next level. They're on some fantasy.
For real, yeah.
When you read books, yeah, I've read some books. I've got some by most of them are by black Africans, like you know, like the Dagora tribe and the Akans. Yeah, there's books. These ones are written by black people, but white people have said themselves Christianity is primitive compared to African spirituality. Why can't we all the African spirituality and pass rituals down to our family? I don't want our couple 100 years time from now, my child being raped off in no church.
If
we're leaving behind us.
If you go Ethiopia and you meet a Ethiopian Christian and tell him that Jesus died for him, sin him laugh after you.
But the older Bibles don't say nothing about Jesus.
Well, this is what I'm telling you. It's a wrong thing we have a run with, you know.
They're not studying, and you know, the next thing is, well, you see, I know she was saying that her I don't know if they talk now, but sometimes when your parents don't talk to you, it's a blessing, yeah, because I went to institutions and I got my education, yeah, but the best education is self-education.
For real.
You study history, you're studying world history, and you can reach the point that after you've done all your self-studying, well, you can never do all of it, but after you've done so much self-studying about black history, about the poisons in the food, when you study everything that's going on, then you look back on your childhood and you realize the people that raised you never knew nothing. So they gave you to institutions and they introduced you to institutions because they didn't know nothing. So because they don't know nothing, yeah, you will end up coming into contact with social services. It's either they're going to put you in care or they make you think these people are your friends. Yeah. You come into contact with services that you don't need because they don't warn you about these services, because as far as they're concerned, these services are there to help you. No, they're not. They're not there to help black people. They're there to put our children in the system and make them come out confused and not know who they are. Yeah, because we're living to see them whitewash our history till today. They're doing it in front of our eyes.
True, man.
That's why growing up in the system.
From that Wallace, get promotion. Them even get bonus.
But when I was young, when I was a little girl, I never knew nothing about black history, you know. If you know, when I was at school, and the other people at my school never knew nothing about black history neither. So when they used to call me Blackie, I used to fight them. Yeah. But you see, when I started to study my history, remember as a child, how can you be a child and not know your black history? That's flattening. But yet you know about all the soaps on telly. That's not normal. You don't raise your children like that. And
well, Empress, she have a show coming up. And I hope we can all go there and support her because she needs all our support, yeah?
What area is it in?
It's in Sutton.
It's in Sutton, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Sutton Library.
So we have to bring some Menelin energy to Sutton, you know? And we say, all road lead to Sutton.
I do go to all the events there, but bearing in mind I've got 2-year-old twins, but I go to a lot of the events. But
yeah, man.
You could have one down these sides.
Well, if you can't reach, just say thoughts. Because thoughts is very powerful.
Powerful as well, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Rise up all the time, Empress. All the time. All the time. Yes, no more call, you know. And you say you have something to say, Empress, you know.
Yes,
you know?
there was one Yeah, there's one thing I wanted to say. Let me not sway, because I was just about to sway.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was going to court, the reason why the judge said he wasn't going to give me my children back, because I did so many things, because they were in care for a very long time. It was 8 months they were in care for. So I went on a therapy course, and I completed that, and I even was working in August. I was working. So, you know,
Keep yourself active.
Yeah, I was active, and I was ready to have my children back, because I didn't know that they were going to take them and put them into care. So what happened was, this psychiatrist who assessed me, he mixed up my children's father's report in my report. So all his convictions were listed in my report.
Wow.
I swear to God, yeah. So I'm there reading it, and I'm just like, hold on, I haven't been possessed with a knife. You know, all these things are not me. So why is it in my file? So I got my solicitor to get him to do an addendum report, which he did. And what he did, he took that bit out, but the conclusion was still the same. Yeah. So that's how they got me. But this is how I don't understand how they got away with it, because...
Because then cover up them one another. That's what they do.
Yeah, because
you know?
my lawyer kept on saying to the judge, how could she access these services? I think it was DBT, dialectic behavioural therapy, and anger management, if she's not diagnosed with any of these things. That's what my lawyer kept on asking.
And you said, you know, you see, when you don't have accountability.
Yeah.
You know, we get somebody give us an opinion. We have no way to go for no second opinion as black people here. You understand? And that's what we should have our office. You know, you're going through certain things.
Yeah.
You could go the way that these people qualify seeing with social service. They are in charge, helping us from this perspective. You know, but it's this bonus culture. Because the more black children they can take out a home, it seems like they get promotion.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a sickening thing. You know, but I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here.
And I'm glad you're still alive.
Moving forward.
Still beautiful same way.
Thank you.
You understand? Because
and my children are safe, because they're not in their hands anymore. They're with family.
Yes.
So, yeah.
You know, a lot of sisters go through this and they end up in a mental institution or they're on the crack.
I actually know a sister that lived on in my block. They took her child away and she went into mental hospital.
Then a must.
Yeah.
You understand? You said what they're doing right now is throwing out the baby with the bathwater.
Yeah.
It's really a shame, you know. Well, once again, Nessa.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing this space, you know.
You're welcome. And make sure you come down and support the Tear Up. Don't miss these amazing talents, plus special surprise performances from dancers and actors. Come and show these poets your support. And just the event in general, because as I said, I haven't had any help putting this on, so getting your support would mean a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know? And how did you find Galaxy?
How did I find? What do you mean? How do I hear about you?
No, I mean you're here now, so how you feel?
Oh, how do I feel? I feel good. Yeah, I feel like I can open up and be myself. Like, I feel like there's so much more things that I could talk about. But obviously, there's a place and a time for that.
Well,
so.
as I said, you know, this is what it's all about. It's a family. And a lot of us here, we are trained professional. Although we're not working for the man, but we're working for ourselves. You understand? Because no matter how much you want to pay us, you understand, it's not enough. The best satisfaction is when you can give service to your people.
Your people,
you understand? We don't
so
condition on it.
Yeah.
You know, because we never retire. You know, Africa never retire. You know, it's a European thing.
Yeah.
You understand? And that's why we retire from our responsibility. You know, and one of the things that I find in this country, those who are call themselves community leader, community this or that, when them retire, it's all Kent and gone.
Yeah.
And they never bring that skill back. You know? Because although you retire, you can be an advisor. You know? And this is where we are today. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You know?
It's been good. I really enjoyed.
That's good.
That's your flyer there?
Yes. Okay. You know, and I'm going to play this one here.
Are you going to play one of my songs?
You know, you have it there?
Yeah.
Because, well, give it to me then. Why you never give it to me? You tell her she come here and don't give it to me then.
Sorry. I've got quite a few actually.
Yeah.
All right, let me just see. Which one should I play?
Right, see, just plug it into that, and just press play, yeah?
All right.
And make them hear you, yeah? Beautiful vibration. It's Nessa him coming to give you a rendition, you know? Just stay tuned. We're here at Galaxy, the only de-brainwashing station. None but ourselves can heal our kind. Whole heap of vibes all the time. Yeah, anyone you want to play it from.
Galaxy, you're my shining star. Please don't go away. Please don't go away. Please don't go away. The only de-brainwashing station.
Galaxy Radio.
24-hour radio.
Yeah.
It's a fact of life.
Frequency adjustment. Listen, I'ma change this frequency a bit, change the flow in this, rearrange this. Frequency adjustment is what you call this. Frequency adjustment. I'm adjusting to certain frequencies. I'm adjusting. I call it frequency adjustment. I call it frequency adjustment. Who can I trust then? Yeah, I lost a lot of friends to embark upon this journey. That's what God was telling me, but I couldn't hear him properly. No, I couldn't hear him properly. He gave me the key and left the door open and said, grab opportunities, it's a test, you see. Cause he's given me the power, the key in my hands. I can throw away the key and have all my fans. I can throw away the key and have all my fans. But I keep closing the door on these frequencies, man, oh man. Yeah, I have a plan, because I have a mastermind. The door's open anyway, so let me walk a little bit further. Take a step towards success, oh yes. Let me take a bit of a walk, gravitate towards success. I'ma change this frequency a bit, let me change the flow on this, rearrange this. Frequency adjustment is what you call this. Yeah, I said I'ma change this frequency a bit, change the flow on this, rearrange this. Frequency adjustment is what you call this.
Yeah. Listen, see, I'ma change up the frequency a bit, and I'ma talk about the real things they don't spit, and I'ma talk about how we're trying to get along. I'm a Southline done, Southline this, I'm a Southline done. Everybody knows about the Southside song, so if you wanna just hear about us, just come around the place and you know about trust, loving facts is issues. Everybody around here, we got a little issue, but the real issue is the world changing. I'm a world changer, like Mikel and Mean Ting. Listen, this is real life, real rap. I don't even know about them fake duns, real claps. They're real clapped and I don't care about all the little threats they want to talk about. I'm a frequency changer, world changer, the man, rearranger. Listen up, I ain't a stranger to this music thing. I've been in it, never danger.
Beautiful, beautiful vibes. Touching you, ain't it? Touching you all the time. Wonderful vibration. As the caller said, you never give the full address.
I didn't give the full address. I'm so sorry, I forgot. Okay, it's Sutton Central Library, because there's actually like, I think two libraries in Sutton. So it's not the Life Centre, it's Sutton Central Library, St. Nicholas Way. And the postcode is SM1 1EA. And if you want any more information or any more details, just email thetearup@gmail.com. So that's the tear up, as in tear, TEAR, up @gmail.com.
And before them want, is there a number where they can call you if they want? You know?
Yeah, and there's a number. It's 075 233 99501. So that's 075 233 99501.
You ever give it a little slower, you know?
Is it? Am I going too fast?
I don't think they get the pen yet. I don't think they get the pen yet. So you give it a yeah? Okay,
sorry.
You know, and it's not a O. It's not a O.
It's a zero.
Right.
It's 075 233 9950 One.
So there you have Nisha, yeah?
And I have one more song to play.
Yeah, well, go on. Yeah, go on, play it.
This
play
is
it.
produced by Dwayne Patrick. He's a big producer. Shout outs to Dwayne.
Yeah,
Dwayne
man.
Patrick.
Yeah, man. Rise up, Dwayne, and all the crew. You know, beauty. Not nigh. Wonderful vibration.
Yeah.
Do you wanna be free from captivity? My mind's going wild. I'm about to lose this life. No place in this reality for a cat woman. For a cat woman. Do you wanna be free from captivity? My mind's going wild. I'm about to lose this life. No place in this reality for a cat woman. For a cat woman.
And stop lying and start telling the truth to the American people and to the world. And if you don't, your power as media is gradually being destroyed. You tried when you put Mr. Trump on television every minute of every day, questioning, hoping he would say something that would blow him out of the water. And every day he got stronger and stronger. That shows that your media is not working. So why not work it for good?
Yeah. You don't really want to know what I've been through. I've been through too much, but I know you have to. When the going gets tough though, what do? Take drugs. Does the cocaine really numb the pain? And the weed brings you high and low. What a mad cycle. When we can be the mastermind is a weapon of peace and destruction. I'm heading for peace. I love Islam, but I hate stuck up, closed-minded humans. I wanna be free from captivity. But my band playing tricks. Am I always the driver when he's the best? No, I'm trying to realign with the stars while I can't leave where I are. From captivity, my mind's going wild. I'm about to lose this life. No place in this reality for a cat woman. For a cat woman. Do you wanna be free from captivity? My mind's going wild. I'm about to lose this life. No place in this reality for a cat woman. For a cat woman. Do you wanna be free from captivity? My mind's going wild. I'm about to lose this life. No place in this reality for a cat woman. For a cat woman. Do you wanna be free from captivity? My mind's going wild. I'm about to lose this life. No place in this reality for a cat woman. For a cat woman.
Beautiful vibration, you know, wonderful vibes, Empress, you know. And, you know, none but ourselves, you know, see, it can heal our kind, you know, and some beautiful track, you know. And I hope you go from strength to strength, you know. And, you know, be big mega out there because you have the potential, you understand, you know?
Yeah.
So, once again, thank you for sharing this space.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man,
it's
a
been
pleasure, man.
really good.
It's a pleasure, you know, that's what family is all about, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
All the time. And make I play this one for you. I was going to play that one, but may I play that one, yeah?
When you come to know, no one can say that you don't know. The true spirit always present. Whether boat or plane, it now gonna be the same. No colonial boy can come change my name. Your friend to you say that. Hey, well, anything me say you say, boom, boom. Anything me say you say, boom, boom. Anything me say you say, boom, boom. Anything me say you say, boom. Anything me say you say, boom. Anything me say you say, boom. All me African people, boom. Jamaican people, budum budum. Man Canadian people, budum budum. And the European people, budum budum. Me say budum budum. Me say budum budum. Anyway, anything me say, you say budum budum. Anything me say, you say budum budum. Anything me say, you say budum budum. Budum budum. Budum budum. Anything me say, you say budum budum. Anything me say, you say budum budum. Anything me say, you say budum budum. Budum budum. Budum budum. From the road is rocky and the road is short. Walk and talk with love in our yard. Not trust no shadow when we're tight in the dark. When we see the wicked, then yes, we are gonna laugh. Anything me say, you say budum budum. Everybody out there, budum budum. Scream and shout there, budum budum. Budum budum. Budum budum. We give them budum na the morning and budum na the night. All we want to do is really, really live right. Tell the whole of them so we are Nubian heights. All we want to do is just live a good life. None of it, when I sacrifice. None of it, now I give whoever likes. Anything me say, you say, budum budum. Anything me say, you say, budum budum. Anything me say, you say, budum budum. Budum budum. Budum budum. Anything me say, you say, budum budum. Anything me say, you say, budum budum. Anything me say, you say, budum budum. Budum budum. Budum budum. Budum budum. Budum budum. Give them back then God. Give them back Ebola. Wazungo. Move away from the African border. Throw away the image of the oppressor. You're gonna whisper in your heart during the time of your liberty. We better deal with the matter. Hot with it hot, but no we getting hotter. You hear nothing yet, this is only just the cutter. All wicked people, them a forget.